Hey, what's up YouTube? This is DoobieBoy21 and today I'm going to be talking to you guys about plugging your exhaust valves on the CFI engines. As you can see, I've plugged mine. I used a hose that would actually go through here to the exhaust valve solenoid, and I cut little pieces, put a screw in there, and I took the clamps that were already on the hoses just to hold the bolts tight. So they're both plugged, and man, she screams. And you're gonna ask me, why in the hell did you do this? Well, let me explain to you why. Because like you guys know, I would always used to experience a top end bog when I was around 7,200 or 300. I'd stick my throttle to the bar and she would cut and go back to like 6,000 RPMs. It was hesitating and it was stumbling. So I read on a hardcore sledder on the forum for the IQ engines that was the best thing to do. So I tried it, and man, it's day and night performance. It's like if I discovered a new sled. So now I don't have this solenoid controlling the power anymore. It's like the old school the old school rave valves, if you permit me to say. They kick in earlier, so instead of like kicking in around 6,800 or 7,000, at 5,000 they actually lights up the sled, and it almost goes on its tail every time that I pin the throttle. So man, it's like day and night power. So I'll take you guys on a ride later on, and I'll show you the difference. Well, I don't know if you can see the difference, but you'll actually see the sled lifting up in the air. So yeah, and I also put on this CFI Polaris these MSD ignition wires. They go right to the coil that's under the belt protector. And yeah, man, this incredible. I bought those at SPI SLP starting line performance, and it's like day and night. And you even have this little cap right here that will hold the plug boot to the plug. So it's a plus, so it never moves and it just stays there. And these wires right here, they're incredible. They're better than the OEM ones. Like it says on the package, light up your fire, and it sure does. So I think this helped me gain some performance also. So I bought those around 60 bucks Canadian, and of course I had to pay for like some $30 of shipping. But I don't care, they actually did good to my sled. And right under these things right here are the, of course, like I'm sold. I'm sold to the iridium spark plugs. So iridium spark plugs are in both of these holes. So yeah, very glad that my snowmobile is actually doing good. So we're in February right now, and the sled is kicking ass. Can you say that?
you tell me when you want to be in town? It's a million different places and a million different heights. I'm glad the tallest, the mountain's the highest place I find, so that I can look over before me with this mind. Can you say that I disappeared? Can you say that I wasn't there for you when you went to hide in the front steps of your porch? I reflected on the memories, but I put out that torch. That's what I'm looking for. That's what I'm looking for.
Sled is going awesome. Woo! Want to check out a cool view? Crazy. Did you see my fall? I was trying to carve and I fell. Oh well, what can you do? Must have hit ice or something because it felt really hard at the end and then I fell on the side. But hey, as long as I'm snowmobiling. Oh, check this out, a snowmobile is coming right now. What you see down there is the Fed trail. I don't have my card, so I can't go on there. I don't have my pass. But anyways, I'm in the power lines, and as you can see, I'm having the time of my life. Alright, so I better get back home, or my wife will probably kill me because she has to go to the drugstore. Alright guys, time to put on my helmet.